Chris Stewart once again for BamaFever.com, joined, of course, by my broadcast partner on the Crimson Tide Sports Network, Bryan Passink, after Alabama's victory over the Mississippi State Bulldogs 75-61. Amazingly, this team still atop the SEC standings all alone, Bryan, at 6-1.
Yeah, boy, it sounds great to hear 6-1. Alabama playing so well right now in conference play and doing it with defense, and did it again here tonight against a pretty good offensive basketball team in Mississippi State. They shoot the three extremely well, number 2 in the SEC in three-point shooting, and Bama did a great job of limiting those three-point attempts, especially in the second half. You had D-Boss, who got hot early in the game, ends up with 18 points, but Bama did a good job midway through the second half really limiting him and getting a big win.
When we think of Trevor Relaford sparking things, it's normally on the offensive end, and he was great getting to the rim and finished with 8 assists in the game. But I thought some of the defensive plays that he made very early in the contest really set the tone for Alabama.
Yeah, absolutely. Trevor Relaford is just a freshman, has played so well, and he's doing it on both ends, and his offensive numbers tonight were spectacular. 16 points, 8 assists, did not turn the basketball over that much against a good defensive player in D-Boss, but we talked about it before the game. The key in this game was Trevor Relaford's defense against one of the best offensive guards in the SEC in D-Boss, and I thought he really limited his ability to get the ball to the basket. Even when Boss rose up and knocked down some three-point shots, Trevor Relaford was right in his face. So you love to see a freshman playing at this level right now on both ends of the floor.
Now things get even tougher, though, for the Crimson Tide. You got to go on the road to incredibly tough places to get victories. Knoxville, Tennessee this Saturday before going to Vanderbilt, where Alabama has not won since 1990. You can play well and lose at both of those venues, but what do you expect to see from the Crimson Tide?
Well, I expect to see a lot of fight, and that's what I love and have come to love about this basketball team is you know you're going to get great energy, effort, and intensity every single night, and I expect to see that on the road. Bama has played well on the road as of late, so I expect them to fight, and it's going to take a great effort on both ends of the floor because both Tennessee and Vanderbilt are terrific offensive basketball teams, maybe the two most talented, skilled teams in the SEC, so you're going to have to do the job defensively and also do what they did tonight. And Bama was able to have offensive balance inside out. JaMychal Green and Tony Mitchell around the basket. Trevor Relaford taking the ball inside, and Sharvez Davis knocking down threes, hit 5 here against Mississippi State. And it's going to take that type of offensive balance with the same defensive intensity that we've seen over the last month of the season.
Bryan and I will have the call on the Crimson Tide Sports Network Saturday afternoon from Knoxville beginning at 3:30 Central. For Bryan Passink, I'm Chris Stewart. Thanks for joining us here on BamaFever.com.